One thing about reflections that a lot of people don't understand or they miss is that wherever a reflection is showing up isn't necessarily the root. So let me give you an example. I was getting handed financial reflections. Now, my highest value is financial, so it checks out, right? Like my higher self's going to put reflections where it's going to get my attention the quickest because if it's in financial area, I'm going to notice it like this and I'm going to get to shifting. However, if it stays in a different area that's not my top priority, my highest value, I'm not going to listen and it's going to have to get louder and louder and louder until it literally blows up in my face. So anyways, I was having financial reflections. However, the root was in my family, the family area of life, right? And it was with pregnancy, like being basically one foot in the door and one foot out. I wasn't fully rooted to how it was benefiting me, how it was benefiting my business, all of these things. Now I've shifted that and it's all gotten better, but had I not had intuition, I would have totally missed that because logically, the logical human brain would go, oh, it's a business problem, it's a finance problem, like do better in your business. However, that was not the root. The root was the family area of life. It was me rooting to my pregnancy. It was me feeling special in this pregnancy and how much it was going to up level my business and things like that. Again, had I not had intuition, I would have missed it. I wouldn't have solved it. I would still be sitting in the issue and it would have never been solved, right? Because my logic mind would not have gone, oh, let's ask intuition, let's see where the root is happening. But that's why intuition is so cool, and that's why it's so cool to be able to channel and see the exact root, because where the problem is showing up is not always the root of where it's happening. But anyway, we talked about this in my membership today, and everyone was having, reflections, and every single person who was having a reflection, it was not in the area of life that they were experiencing the reflection, right? It was happening where their highest value was. So we got to do a deep dive on that. It was a great time.